Here's a look at the scene in Baltimore, Maryland tonight. There has been chaos and violence in the streets for several hours. Rioters storming certain parts of the city in the west, looting stores, setting buildings and cars on fire. Baltimore's mayor has just announced a curfew saying, quote, thugs are trying to tear down the city and incite violence. Maryland's governor has declared a state of emergency and activated the National Guard. For hours, there was a measured response from law enforcement, riot police standing guard as the chaos continued around them. Several police cars were lit on fire, as well as a major pharmacy. 15 police officers have been injured in the clashes as rioters pelted them with bricks and bottles. The violence erupted after a funeral was held today for 25-year-old Freddie Gray. He died a week ago after being severely injured in police custody. Joining us now by phone from Baltimore is the CBC's Paul Hunter. And Paul, describe for us where you are and what's happening there.
It's messed up, Ian. I mean, we've just left Freddie Gray's neighborhood where we have spent the past half hour. That's the area where all this is happening, where Freddie Gray was arrested earlier this month and where the riots have been, the violence has been happening all afternoon. So as we approached the neighborhood, you're passing, like, people with shopping carts full of stuff that clearly, to me, had come from places like the CVS. We saw an ATM. We saw an ATM that had been ripped out of the wall and left sort of in a shambles on the sidewalk. The closer in you got, the more sort of police in riot gear you started to see. And it was like, what you're thinking is this is a major city in the 21st century in America, and it